If you got to design your dream jiu-jitsu camp, what would it look like? To start, you'd need a bunch of great instructors, a bit of mat space, and a group of grapplers. And back in 2012, when my company Origin hosted our first jiu-jitsu camp, that's all we had. And since then, we've made a few upgrades.
Dude, camp's epic. This year's been phenomenal.
It's unreal. There's no other place like it.
Now we have 5 mat spaces, one for every belt. Instead of 3 instructors, we have 25 world-class black belts. And we're not doing this in LA or a crowded place like New York. We're doing this in the woods next to a lake in Maine.
You're getting tapped out, you're getting suffocated, you're getting choked, you're getting strangled. Who thinks that's fun? I'll tell you who thinks it's fun, the 500 or 600 people that are at this camp.
We call this Origin Immersion Camp because for 1 week, you get to step away from normal life and fully immerse yourself in training, eating, recovering, and repeating. But weirdly enough, the thing people remember most from this place usually has nothing to do with jiu-jitsu. Our week takes place in Mount Vernon, Maine, at a place called Camp Laurel. And when you get here, you'll understand why we chose it. A shuttle service will bring you to and from the airport. Hey, good to see you. And when you get off that bus for the first time, normal life starts fading away. They get off the airplane, they get on the bus, they're already checked in. When they show up at camp, they go right down to the pro shop, get their gear, go to the bunkhouse, linens are already there. We were rough when we first started this. It was dragging mats around and luggage, and man, I'll tell you what, after 10 years, it is freaking seamless. Cabins tucked into pine trees, giant indoor-outdoor mat spaces, a full gym, a huge lake surrounded by Maine wilderness. And there's no better place in the world than summertime in Maine. So we're gonna eat, train, sleep, swim, probably might have a few s'mores, just a few. But let's talk about the thing that you and all the other campers have in common, jiu-jitsu. Everything at camp revolves around jiu-jitsu.
I gave it. Oh, I put the arm on the wrong side. You saw that, right?
Whether you've never trained before and are still learning to tie your white belt, or you're a seasoned black belt grappler, there's something special about everybody being here for that same reason.
I do not want to be too high. I want to stay as low as possible, locking the hip.
So at this camp, you just get all this high-level technique under one roof from people that are world champions, people that have taught for decades, just these little tiny techniques that will make all the difference, which you can then take back to your school and impress all the other people that are rolling with you. They're like, what you do? And like, I'll tell you, I learned that at camp, coming to the camp. Anyway.
We host 3 sessions a day, a morning class, an afternoon class, and a night class, all led by a rotating team of world-class black belts.
The instruction is top-notch. I mean, the instruction is mind-blowing.
Instructors like Ricardo Laborio, Leo Vieira, Andre Dedeco, Alexei Pickrell, Rafael Formiga, Dean Lister, Jocko Willink. This would be a bad summer camp to try and rob.
He let me do that. He talked to me earlier. He said, "I'll let you throw me one time."
He gave me $20.
I love it. This is just like you're going to the candy shop and you're just picking the candies from the shelves. That's how I feel here. The knowledge is here. You just have to grab it and just taste it. So it's beautiful. I love this place. I'm gonna be here next year. This is my 2nd time. The best camp in the world.
Classes are organized by belt levels across different mats, but nobody's locked into one group. Whether you want to sharpen fundamentals or challenge yourself in deeper waters, you can train wherever you want.
You're meeting people from all over the country, get to roll with different people, get to test your game. You find out where you're weak at, where you're strong at.
After every session, the mats stay open. There's always people drilling and rolling and troubleshooting, so no matter when you feel like training, day or night, you can walk up and get some.
6 minutes up yet? 5 minutes? Oh, thanks. Good looking out. More time for Jack to kick my ass.
The key is you get him in, show him great jiu-jitsu, but you give him the freedom. Like, it's not like you got to train every session. This is your camp. You know, people are here to get something more than just jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? Something that touches them in their soul. Luckily, everything outside of training is built to help you recharge. If cold plunges are your thing, we always bring a couple ice baths that are always available.
Oh, yeah. How's your feet?
You haven't.
I can't feel
I just felt my feet.
Camp Laurel is built right on Echo Lake, so swimming, paddleboarding, and naps on the dock become a perfect way to recover between sessions. You can literally walk off the mat and into the lake. Tell me there's a better setup than this. Food at camp is fully included, and it becomes a huge part of the experience. The staff prepares 3 fresh meals a day in the dining hall, 1 meal at night. Then there's the legendary lobster bake. Every year, my father-in-law, Joe Parody, drives down to the coast of Maine and pulls lobster right out of the Atlantic.
They got 3 coolers full there. We got 625 lobsters.
He prepares a giant feast for camp with his homemade steam cooker and all-you-can-eat fresh-caught lobster.
Big lobster. Wow.
You're in Maine. You're in old New England. You're in the woods. And part of that Maine culture, outside of whaling, is lobstering. Nobody does whaling anymore. But like plucking lobsters and oysters fresh from the Atlantic so that folks that are coming in from all over the world can enjoy what we're talking about. The flavor, the butter, licking your fingers. Like, I'm making myself hungry now. It's Maine. It's a full experience. People sit together for hours eating, telling stories, and getting to know each other between sessions. We're training jiu-jitsu all day. We're eating, we're talking, we're building community, we're learning from one another. Like old America, like old New England. This is what it was all about. People coming together from different walks of life to do hard things together. Jiu-jitsu is that hard thing. It's a metaphor for life. Anyways, enjoy the evening. Eat to your heart's content. Overeat. Just do not puke on my mats. Appreciate it. Thank you. Every night usually ends the same way. Around the campfire, people roasting s'mores, telling stories, and just winding down after a long day of activity. It's a tradition that's been around for thousands of years. And maybe that's why this place feels so different. Because it's built around what human beings have deep down always needed.
The camp is incredible. It is not just your average camp. The coaches were excellent. The camaraderie with all the other attendees. The lake is beautiful. Everything's just really well done. Everything, top to bottom. So couldn't have asked for more.
Getting fresh air, spending time outside, doing hard things together, collecting a few bumps and bruises along the way. At a time when the world feels fast, noisy, and disconnected, it's more important than ever to remember what actually matters. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks everybody for supporting Jiu-Jitsu. Thanks everybody for supporting Origin. Thanks everybody for supporting America. Thank you. This camp brings you back to something real. This camp is a reset for your soul.